16th District Representative Kinzinger here with us this morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
It's great to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, okay, so we first have to ask you. You were at the Iowa caucus.
Yeah.
You were with Jeb.
Yeah.
Let us know. Ted Cruz ended up winning that caucus. Were you surprised by that?
No. Look, I mean, personally, I thought it was good that Trump came in second. I mean, at that point, you get to see what people are made of. It's in adversity that you really see people's character. And so Trump has never really lost at anything, besides, I guess, going bankrupt a few times. But now all of a sudden, you know, you see that his conciliatory speech was actually okay, and then the next day it's like he's just hucking grenades everywhere. So, no, I think Cruz had a very strong ground game. I was actually pretty impressed by Rubio's turnout.
Sure.
And, you know, Jeb, from a Jeb perspective, we always knew it was going to be difficult.
The biggest thing right now, Cruz, of course, accused of having campaign staffers put out the rumor that Ben Carson was quitting the presidential race and possibly stealing some of Carson's votes. You know, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, look, politics is tough, but this is, I think, a little bit over the line. And there was truth to it. Representative Steve King, maybe by no fault of his own, tweeted out before the caucuses that he heard Ben Carson was dropping out, and he hopes his supporters go to Ted Cruz. And so in a caucus, people show up, they hear this news, and they're like, all right, well, I guess my backup would be Ted Cruz. And I think it actually cost Carson some votes and probably helped Cruz out a little bit. And plus, that's on top of a mailer they sent out where they were trying to basically shame people into voting. So, look, there's got to be lines that we can't cross, and I think that was one that was crossed.
We've got the big debate tomorrow. Of course, Trump should be there after he admitted he felt it hurt him in Iowa. What are your thoughts on tomorrow's debate? What do you expect?
Well, it's going to be important. Each debate that happens becomes less of an impact because people get to know these candidates, but people are going to be looking for what Rubio's made of. You know, what are his ideas? What's he talking about? Because he's surging now. I think Jeb has a lot to lose here. He needs to come out as strong as he did in the last debate, and frankly, Trump's got to show that he's going to be a leader and not bomb thrower. So, look, there's a lot of at stake in this debate, and it really could swing New Hampshire.
Now, and that's the next thing. So we have New Hampshire next week. What are you expecting to get out of New Hampshire? Do you think any candidates will drop out after that, and who?
Yeah. I mean, you look after Iowa, you had those that are kind of in the social conservative first lane. They dropped out. You know, you had your Huckabee, your Santorum. Here you're going to have kind of those, they call them the establishment lane. So you'll have a thinning out of, you know, Chris Christie or Kasich or somebody. So it'll be interesting to see.
We are just out of time, but thank you for joining us. Stay with